Welcome back, guys. I'm going to put in an outdoor shower today. I had one once before. I ruined it, unfortunately. I ended up freezing it. So, to start with, I want to tell you that I'll show you over here in a minute a shower area that I had from before for outdoor shower that I actually kind of took apart. I rebuilt it really quick today. There wasn't much to it, just some scrap wood to make sides on it. And I hung a shower curtain. Other than that, I've been taking a shower in my cabin. Nothing to write home about. I have to heat up water. I have a pump going from a 100-gallon tank to a shower head. Or if I don't want a cold shower, I have the pump just drop a line into a hot 5-gallon bucket of water and pump that. That's all I've been doing. This will be nice. I'm going to actually have a propane on-demand CAMPLUX shower. It's an outdoor shower, so it has to be put in outdoors. They have a new AY132 bracket for their outdoor showers. And I will show you the shower later, I promise. Right now, we're going to hang this bracket. So it comes with the attaching hardware. So it's got, looks like 8 screws in there approximately. 6 screws probably, because I see 2, 4, 6 screw holes there. So that's your CAMPLUX bracket for the on-demand heater that you can get from them. And you can see it's got hooks here, I imagine, so you can hang it. And there must be screw holes in the water heater to where you can do this. Nice thing about this is it's a quick release. You can set it up if you're off grid, like I'm doing, and I have freezing nights right now. I mean, it's probably 36 degrees right now here, so it's cold. So I wouldn't want to leave it outside right now. What I would do is probably hang it on here, use it, then go back inside with it. That way I don't freeze it. That's what I did to the last one. I froze the pipes. I didn't worry about using it anymore, getting another one, because I wanted to put one inside. And I still do. I have purchased one for inside. I just will have to get to it a little later. We're going to do this one first. And then we'll get to the one inside the cabin and replace just the cold water one. Nice thing is, you take a cold shower, it wakes you up. Alrighty, guys. Let's go over here and take a look at this, and we'll see how I'm going to set this up, okay? Alright, so you can see I just slapped on wood that I shaved off of logs, and this is just scrap wood too. And I just took a piece of pipe, drilled a hole through, ran it through, and I got a decent curtain to put up. And as far as height for the side walls, I think that's good enough. You know, I mean, if I was a woman, I'd probably want it a little higher, obviously. All right, so I made slats for the floor down there. You can see the slats for the floor there. So just on a pallet is all. And then in here, I do have a little bit of a roof there. So if it's raining outside, it'll keep, in the summertime, if I happen to leave it out here, it'll keep it fairly dry. I may put a piece of corrugated metal up here later. And this is all very temporary, because like the week after next, I'm probably going to start building that utility room. See something here. Okay, CAMPLUX AY132 model in white, 1.32 gallons per minute, 34,000 BTU liquid propane. And this is the AY132 model, as I said, that came with that bracket. So it's a 5-liter tankless gas water heater from CAMPLUX. All right, so what you get here, there's your bracket for your shower head. That'll come with it. And that's your hot water to shower head. And of course, mounting screws. And then there's more of them. And I believe this has high and low and off. So it's 3 positions. Oh, yeah, on and off is right here. It's 3 different flow positions on it. So we'll get that all hooked up later. And so here's your owner's manual right here that it comes with. Yeah, it's a nice looking unit. It came with some of these pieces. I've added some of them so that I can put PEX on it. So it did not come with this piece right here, but it came with this other stuff here. So you'll have to get, if you're going to use PEX, like I'm using 1/2-inch PEX, PEX B, and I'll explain a little bit about that later. And that's what I'm going to hook up to it. Of course, your shower head goes to the red right here. Then you've got your gas output for the heat, and you got your water volume right here, which is nice. Some of the older ones had it all on one knob. I really didn't like that. And these right here, I believe, will give you the visual of the flame, so you'll know that it's ignited. So, and it already comes hooked up with this. So you've got your regulator valve, and then there's where your batteries go, which I still got to put batteries in it, of course. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put this CAMPLUX up. They got slots right here. There's 2 tangs for it to hang on. And then I can screw into the bottom here, I believe. Let's go ahead and put it up there. It's all temporary, so I'm not going to get really tricky with it. And you've got these two little guys here. And they will just keep it from slipping out. All right. Solid. And I'm just going to drop the propane tank onto the other side of the wall over here. All right, so this should just quick connect into here. That's already on there, so that should be snug. Okay. So you got a seal here. That'll go flat into here. And that came with it, so it's just a matter of snugging this up to this. Oh. That should be good right there. Okay, so I've got the batteries in here. Let's go ahead and fire this up. See how it works. So as you see, I put a power switch here. I've got the CAMPLUX pump right here. I've got this turned to minimum on both sides for now. Of course, modified things here. So I've got a valve. I've got a one-way valve here. Just thought I would do it. I had it, so I did it. So that's all hooked up. That's why you don't see a quick connect here, but you could just do the quick connect for your water and you'll be fine. Behind here, I've got the battery in a dry environment. And off to the side, I've got my water source. So for now, we'll go ahead and fire this up, but I'm going to take and put you over to the water tank. I'm going to put the water into the tank, and we'll turn it up and get it hot. Okay, being off grid, I don't like to waste water. Since I'm just doing a test, I'm going to put it right back in the tank it's coming out of. We'll go ahead and turn the power on. Let's turn on some gas. And water. It just lit up. I put the gas to the middle. And it's already getting warm. Oh, this is nice. So there's 3 settings. There's setting 2. And there's setting 3, depending on what you want. And right in the middle, oh, that's plenty hot. In fact, that's probably too hot for me. I'd probably be the guy that would turn this down about to where it's about a quarter. Give it a few minutes here. To where it's about a quarter turn. It's about perfect for me. It's gonna make a beautiful shower tonight. Instead of heating water up, putting it in a pan, it's gonna be nice to run this. So now there's a button on here. I can just shut it off and then I can turn the power off. Another thing I am gonna do when I leave this time of year is I'm gonna take the battery cover and turn that off. And then before you walk away, make sure you're turning off your propane. It's not advisable to leave that propane on. So I'll just reach over here, other side of the wall, shut that down. Looks like a hot shower tonight. You know, you gotta have that once a year anyway, right? Yeah, it cracked me up. So this thing's full. So I'm not a stranger to CAMPLUX. I already know they have really nice products. They did provide this for me. They are sponsoring the channel this week, so I really appreciate CAMPLUX. Thank you so much for doing that for me. This was something really nice to have. This is temporary. When I get the utility building done, I will build a really nice outdoor shower area on that. And I do have an indoor CAMPLUX unit that I'm going to put inside the cabin. So I do have it. When this gets moved over, I can have the shower in there, and over there off of the shop, I can have right off the shop a shower there for any visitors. I'm going to build an additional room off the shop so that there's an actual bedroom that somebody could sleep in. I actually might make a log bed. I'm contemplating doing that, so that may be on a video coming up in the future. Not too near future, but in the future anyways. Probably not this year. I've got way too much going on. But I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sorry I didn't show you putting this together, but there was really nothing to it. The roof part of it was already here. This is already an outdoor shower area. Really, the only thing I did was put 4 corners up and put some boards on. That's all I did. Nothing to it. Well, of course, the pallet was already down here. I just added strips to it to make it a little more nice to stand on. That's all. All right, one more thing I wanted to talk about is right under here, there's a way to drain this. If you want to drain it, of course I don't really need to this time of year now. Now I shouldn't hit any, hopefully any freezing weather. If there's any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'll try to answer them for you. And I will leave links to this unit so that you, and the water pump kit, so that if you're interested in this, I will have some discount links for you from CAMPLUX that is sponsoring this channel this week. I guess it's time to get back to work.